Hey everyone, Meteoric Turtle here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a deck highlight for one of my more favorite decks, the Scute Swarmers deck. Obviously from the name, this deck does feature Scute Swarm. I'm sure most of you know what this card does already, but for those of you who don't, it's a landfall card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If you control 6 or more land, then you create a token that's a copy of Scute Swarm instead. So it just kind of plays on itself. Once you have 6 or more land, it's just creating copies of itself that just multiply. Fantastic card. In addition to that, we're doing Fearless Fledgling, which is another landfall card. Just whenever you play land, gets a +1/+1, it gains flying till the end. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. I added this card specifically to counter like flying decks, which this deck does have a weakness to, or, like the red deck that has the, the 1/1s when they attack, it deals damage, stuff like that. Decks like that where they have a way to get around your creatures and just deal damage directly to you with burn spells or whatever the case may be. I kind of built this in because when another creature enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life. So with something like Scute Swarm, you can gain a significant amount of life pretty quickly and kind of make up for that. Also, this deck can be a bit of a slow starter, so again, having something like Daxos where you can gain life in the late game so that you don't just die to whatever your opponent has been able to bring against you, it's just nice to have. Conclave Mentor, any +1/+1s are basically doubled. So anytime you would get a +1/+1, you get an extra, which is great with Fearless Fledgling and with my Prowling Felidar. Marasa Rootgrazer, just a fantastic card. 2/3 Vigilance creature. You can either put a basic land from your hand onto the battlefield or return a basic land from the battlefield to your hand so that you can play it again. Fantastic card. You do have to tap the creature to do that, but that's not really a problem, especially later on. Cultivate. Search for 2 basic land cards, put 1 on the battlefield, other into your hand. Fantastic card. Love that card. Scute Swarm, obvious. Felidar Retreat. Fantastic card, especially in a deck like this where you have a fair amount of land and you're bringing land out. Lets you either create a 2/2 white cat beast creature token, or you put a +1/+1 on each creature you control. When you do, they gain vigilance until the end of turn. Just fantastic. I love this card. This one, if you don't get Scute Swarm and you just get, some of your other creatures, Felidar Retreat, you can still win a game because you can create 2/2s all day long, add some 1/1 tokens to or 1/1 +1s to them. Just fantastic. Prowling Felidar, 2/3 Vigilance creature, landfall, gets a +1. So he's great. With Conclave Mentor, every land gets him a +2/+2. So fantastic. Migratory Greathorn. I've never played Scute Swarm without playing Migratory Greathorn. They just work that well together. 3 mana, mutate right on top of the Scute Swarm, pulls the basic land right onto the battlefield, and then you get to shuffle. So just immediately you play your Scute Swarm, same turn, Migratory Greathorn right on top of it, and now your Scute Swarms, instead of being a 1/1 or a 3/4 creature, and it's just fantastic. So, and then of course, when you mutate on top of that, you just get even more. Yasharn, Implacable Earth, 4/4, decent blocker. You get to search for a forest and a basic plains, reveal them, put them into your hand. So just a good way to get some extra land. That is kind of what we're going for here with the landfall. This Harmonious Archon is a new addition that I just put into this deck, and I'm really excited about it. It's pretty cool. So it's a 4/5 flying, and its ability is non-Archon creatures have a base power and toughness of 3/3. Now this affects your creatures and your enemy's creatures. So the Scute Swarms, if you have a bunch of them, and you didn't manage to mutate them, now they're 3/3s instead of 1/1s. Plus, any of your enemy's creatures, say they had a 7/7 or a 5/4, whatever the case may be, they're now all 3/3s. So you can effectively take your multitudinous Scute Swarms and, block them. This is still weak to flying, but with the Harmonious Archon, you now have a flying creature that can kind of help out with that. So Very good card. And of course, when it enters the battlefield, you create 2/1/1 white human creature tokens, which immediately become 3/3s. So, very nice card. I've had it come out a couple times in games, and it's done pretty well. A Beanstalk Giant. I mean, you get extra land, and then it's a big creature later on. So, fantastic all the way around. Then we have 10 plains, 9 forest, 4 evolving wilds, and 4 fabled passages, just to have some extra landfall drops, because these do, the evolving wilds and the fabled do count for land when they enter the battlefield, and then again when you search, you get another land drop, so double. All right, and that's enough about the deck, I think. Let's go ahead and get into some games. Here we go. First game. Sherpa Ken. Okay. Alright, so a decent enough start. I'll go ahead and keep that. Let's make sure we say hello. Green, black. That, well, that could be good or bad. We'll just see what happens. Okay, Death Touch. Oof, Death Touch is a tough deck for us, obviously. Especially if he has the poison guy. Which he probably does. There's Finn the Fangbearer. Yep, poison guy. Typically, I wouldn't do this, but seeing as I need to just get rid of some of his Death Touch guys. And I don't have anything to... Yeah, I don't necessarily have anything to... This is unfortunate. This is not a great first matchup. Not at all, especially oof. Yeah, this could be a quick match. Could very definitely be a very quick match. Especially if he has another Heartless Act or Destroy. That's game over. And there you go. Yep. That was super quick. I mean, that is kind of one of the things, you know, that you have to pay attention to with Magic. It's, yeah, those Finn decks, they can be very good. All right, let's just hop right back in and try another one. Hopefully, without the Death Touch, and with a little more chance to do something. Nico Pilot. All right. Just goes to show whenever you want to record. Oh, it's just horrible hand. Horrible hand. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. I guess we'll get rid of... Oh. I don't want to, but kind of... Oh, no. Cultivate or Scute Swarm in this case. Yeah, it's going to have to be Cultivate. Alright, let's pop this. And go for... We're just going to have to hope for the best here. Okay. At least we have that. I'm going to go ahead and do the Conclave Mentor first. You know what? I probably should have done the Fearless. That was a misplay. I should have done the Fearless Fledgling first so that he's ready to attack next turn. Is what I should have done. And then played the Conclave Mentor, dropped Evolving Wilds, boosted him up. That was a misplay. Okay. Then we'll play him. We just go ahead and play a Plains. Wonder what we're going to get. No attack. See, yeah, I could have had a 3/3 flying in. Instead, I have nothing. So, misplay on my part. Okay, so looks like we're going up against a artifact deck, which is going to be fun. Now, okay, here's where it can get a little tricky. I think, yeah, I'm going to risk it and do Scute Swarm and just hope he doesn't have a banishing. That's really all I can do is hope he doesn't have a banishing. That's going to take out my guy. Let's do another Plains. And then swing in with him. If he has a banish, that would be rough. Okay, it's the Leonid War Leader. That's less rough. Yeah, in fact, we don't really care about that at all. I'm going to block him, because why not? And then I'll just block him with that. Kill one of his creatures. Okay, we do have another Scute Swarm, so now it's the perfect time to play that. And then the Fabled Passage. And then I might just leave that for next turn. Just like that. And I can pop it after I've played the forest to get the copies. Okay, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards unless you... Okay. So he's probably searching for his... I forget the name of the card, but basically just however many artifacts or enchantments you have, it gives you like +1/+1 for the character, for the creature. Yeah, he's gonna attack in. Okay, so resolve. I think what we do here is pretty simple. Now, do we block his Leonid? No, we don't. We don't even bother with him. It's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. And then we drop... Oh, he didn't let me. He knew what was coming. He knew what was coming. Moogle Droppings. I like your name. And decent enough starting hand, I suppose. I guess we'll drop the... Yeah, let's do Evolving Wilds first. We'll grab a forest. And let's see, I'll do like the Felidar. Looking pretty decent. So Evolving. Hello. Oops, sorry. Hello. Misclick. And then forest. Ooh la la. Okay. And then we'll do planes here. Conclave Mentor. Okay, so green, black. Alright. Let's do... Drop him. Let's go searching for... green. I'm going to attack just in case. Maybe he doesn't block. He probably will. That's fine. He's going to kill him next turn anyway, so it's fine. Or maybe he'll go for my Marasa Rook Razor. Yeah, he's going to go for the Rook Razor. Nice. Nice plays. Nice. Oh, another one. Of course. Okay, so let's cultivate now. Let's grab one of those. And let's put the planes on the battlefield. And then I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait until I can play my Felidar Retreat. Because you know next turn he's going to find a way to destroy. He's going to destroy my Conclave Mentor, more likely than not. As a huge fan of creature decks, obviously black is one of my least favorite decks to play against. They're just super annoying. Tons of... I don't really care. Wait, let's do this one. They just have tons of destroy, and they're just super annoying. Is all. Perfect. He fell into my trap. Sorry about that. Alright, let's create a 2/2. And then activate again for... Let's go for another plains, because we already have 2 forests. And then we'll create another 2/2. And now we can double block your Artoris. player mills 4 cards. You may exile a creature or planeswalker card until the end of turn. You may cast spells from amongst exiled. And you may spend mana or mana of any. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, he had a binding. He's going to destroy my... You punk. Ugh. Painful. Okay. Drop. Drop. Mutate. Over. This is where this card comes in fantastically beautiful. Smash down. Now we've got that. Then we swing in with these two. He could still have a board wipe. I think black has a board wipe now. Sacrifice, destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Each player searches their library for basic land. Okay, so I don't have any non-basic land, so that shouldn't really affect me too much. Gotta be honest, playing against a black deck got butt clenched. Butt clenched! Target opponent just... Oh, you punk butt. Oh. Oops. Ouch. Ouchie wawa. So he's just trying to be super duper annoying now. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So what did he exile from me? Scute Swarm. Daxos. The only problem is I don't have any more land, so he stole my land away. Okay, so we have the Yorn, and he has a Scute Swarm now. Yeah, why not? If he has a land, yep. Then he's got Scute Swarm now too. It's very nice. It's very nice. Untap each snow. You may play target snow partner from your graveyard this turn. If you do it, enters the battlefield tapped. So that's interesting because, well, snow. So yeah, blood on the snow. That's what, or any of those. Wow, yeah, this guy's definitely a destroy deck, which is kind of the worst pull I could get. I really wish he would make up his mind as far as what he's going to do. I don't know what that means. Okay. Again. I get it. You have an Ascendant Spirit. That's nice. What are you going to actually do, though? A creature. Okay, so he killed one. I've filled our retreat, but now I haven't drawn any more land. I'm still going to swing in with all these, though. Oh, man. So if he plays that other one. Oh, okay. I'm going to kill the Ascendant Spirit, honestly. Yeah. Because the Ascendant Spirit can be kind of annoying, and he can get flying. Unfortunately, I don't have my Daxos now, so I can't get my healing. So that was a smart play on his part. Yeah. Icebreaker. What's that say? Icebreaker, artifacts, creatures, target opponents on tap. Okay, awesome. Let me go ahead and do this. Drop on him. Mutate over onto him. And I get 2 of those now, which is why he's so awesome. Drop that. I'm going to create a 2/2. Yep. And then I'm going to grab a... yeah, we have plenty of planes. Let's drop the planes. Let's create another 2/2. So he can just keep tapping, which is a problem. Well, he can return to the controllers. There's no lands you control to. That is super great now that he's stolen my Scute Swarm, though, which is a super huge problem. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out because he can keep returning that and then playing lands. Okay, I get. Oh, thank goodness he gave up because I'm not sure I would have won that. If he could have returned him, played a land. Well, we might have taken him. Eventually he would have kind of run out of that, but he could have gotten 3 lands back and maybe stalled for time to get a destroy. He did have blood on the snow, so I'm not sure he should have quit that so early. Whew. Diving right back in for another one. Okay, DBK067. Let's see what you got for me. Okay, decent enough starting hand. Meanstalk Giant can search for. Got Dexos right off the get-go. And another black deck. Oh, man. And this is a mutate deck. Awesome. Awesome. I can't think of any other deck I would like to play than a mutate deck. I'm sorry. I hate mutate decks. They are the worst. They're the worst decks in the entire game. And I wish... Oh, I don't know. They're not so bad to play. Like, I love playing a mutate deck. Mutate decks are fun to play, but playing against a mutate deck is rough. It's very rough. So we're just going to see what happens. I'm just going to kind of hold back, because if he starts playing destroys and all kinds of stuff, we're going to see. I'm going to try and get, what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to try and get as close to where I have 6. So seeing what I get next time, I'm going to try and get as close to 6 lands, especially with the mutate deck, so I can get that going as fast as possible. Yeah. Oh, man. Mutate decks. Really what's just, it's rough with mutate decks because it stacks. And in a deck like this, I don't have destroy. So see, if I had a destroy spell and I could kill that guy so he couldn't, next turn mutate again on him and just, stack on top of it, that would be fantastic. But I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and play this Felidar Retreat. Whoops, sorry, knocked my microphone there. Then I'll do that, create a 2/2. Then let's go ahead and find... Let's find... just a plains is fine. Make another 2/2. I will swing in with him. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep, that makes sense. One thing about Daxos is he is a legendary, so you can only have one of them, which is kind of a bummer. It would be nice to have more than one. Oh, okay. It wasn't some crazy mutate spell, which is just super fantastic. You know what? I'm going to risk it and double block. I'm going to risk it. He could have a booster. If not, I got rid of at least his, his mutate on card, which I'm happy to do. Okay. Alright, so now we need to drop Scute Swarm. We need to drop Forest. Yes, create a 2/2. And then we need to do the Migratory Greathorn right on top of this Scute Swarm over. Oh, maybe at this point, maybe I have enough. I'm still not sure. Maybe I have enough of a lead. Alright, so no attacks. I'm not sure if I get another land, or if I keep getting lands, so something like a Fabled Passage or something like that would be nice at this point to continue to get land, or another Migratory Greathorn or something. Okay, he just gave up. Okay, not bad. A little bit butt clenching. Anytime I play mutate decks, it's a little scary, but that one turned out okay. So Uncle Istvan. Okay. That's a starter kit if I've ever seen one. Got pretty much everything I need to really get this game going. And of course, I'm up against... It's almost comical at this point that every deck I go up against is at least part black. So I'm like always worried about just single target destroy spells constantly. I can never relax. Of course, in Magic you can't really relax anyway, but oh, looks like a cleric deck. Okay. That could be concerning. It just really depends on the style of deck that they've built, so we'll see what happens. Next, I am going to attack, though. Perfect. Yeah, because I figured he wouldn't do anything. Angel spells, okay. Is he angels or clerics? No, just clerics, okay. Okay, I was going to say, you're probably not going to attack in still. Okay, so I've got some options. Still highly possible that he has... Still really possible that he has a destroy. Do I risk it and play my Scute Swarm now, live on the edge, or do I hold back and hope for more land? I'm going to risk it. For the sake of entertainment value, I'm just going to risk it. If I was playing to really win, I probably wouldn't risk it. You know, but for entertainment. Let's do it. All right. And then next to combat, no attacks. Ooh, we're going to see what happens here. I don't know. If he doesn't destroy my Scute Swarm, then I can always Migratory Greathorn next turn. Okay, yep, because angel spells are less. He does have enough for a murder. And he's taken a minute. He's got enough for a murder. Oh, man. Should I? I think I will. I think I kind of have to. Yeah, I think I kind of have to. Okay. Is he going to play his murder now? Like, something's going on. He's taking too long. And he's got 3 mana up. Something's fishy. You know what I mean? Something's fishy. So I have a couple options. I'm just going to do it. We're just going to go for it. I think he might have something that's going to make me very sad today. But we're just going to try for it. Okay. Or maybe not. Alright. So drop. There's a Root Grazer. And then from my hand onto the battlefield. Okay. No attacks. Next turn I can't do the Harmonious Archon, which is kind of fun. Created 4/4. Okay. Let's drop him. Then drop him. My good old 8/8, and then do this. Turn target basic land. Let's turn one of those back in. And then let's put a basic land onto the battlefield. You know, just cause. Now, if I swing in, I've got 12 extra of those. I'm going to go for it. I've got enough. If he's got a board wipe, then it's not really going to matter anyway. Let's swing in with all my guys here. Yeah, he's going to try and kill that one, or he's going to kill that one successfully. Oof. He's like, I don't want to lose my guys. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But you're going to lose a lot more life that way. So, okay. No angels died. That's fine. He really doesn't want that 8/8 to attack, but doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Flying Death Touch doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, so boom, block, boom, block, block. Sure. He's like, I'm going to get all the damage in that I can. Oh, but you only have one Vigilance guy. So, let's do that. Because that's fun. He's like, no. No. I'm not doing it. And that's why I like creature, especially with the Scute Swarm. I don't know, when it pops off like that, it's just fun. It's just fun. It's enjoyable to just have a million creatures and swing in with the main creatures and just, you know. The only thing terrible about it is when you get built up and you have a million creatures and then they're like, oh yeah, board wipe. That's a little hard to swallow, but when that doesn't happen and you manage to build a decent board, then it's fantastic. It's a lot of fun to play. That's going to be it for the Scute Swarmer deck highlight here. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a great day. Until next time, we'll see you then.